Let us now look at the calendar tab, which is somewhere on the top of your dashboard, and that's calendars. You can do a lot of things and you no longer need to go to a different calendar application like Calendly or something. Rather, you can manage everything right here on GoHighLevel. So that's how your calendar tab is going to look like when you first open the calendar. A regular calendar. On the right, you have options like users and calendars. So different calendars and the different users that are allowed to access your calendar. Here then you have appointments. All the appointments that are scheduled in your calendar can be seen here. And then you have calendar settings. Now that's where the magic happens. You can create different calendars, you can create different groups, you can create service menu, you can create rooms, and you can have equipments. That's a lot of things inside one calendar settings. Let's go through them one by one. Calendars. Now I can create a calendar by clicking on creating a calendar. Now, these are the different scheduling types that we can use. A personal booking calendar schedules one-on-one meetings with a specific team member. Example, client meetings, private consultations. A round robin distributes appointments among team members in a rotating order. So if you have a sales team and want the incoming appointments to be rotated around those team members, you can use round robin. Collective booking, multiple hosts meet one participants. So for panel interviews, committee interviews, and so on. And in class booking, one host meets with multiple participants like webinars, group training, online classes. These are the different types of calendars. And actually you have more. Event calendar for scheduling physical events with no host association. Or service booking, like if you are offering or selling some service, you are into repair services, spa appointments, consultations, and so on, you can use the service booking calendar. Now these are the different calendars and each has its own uniqueness. Let's select one of the calendars. Here it is. You can name this calendar to be a one-to-one coaching calendar maybe. You can add a description here. Select the team member. So I can add a team member who would be getting the appointments. Custom URL, meeting duration is of 30 minutes, 15 minutes, hours, and so on. Booking availability, Monday through Friday, or if you want to add weekends as well, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. To further customize your business hours, please navigate to the advanced settings. You want to accept payments in the calendar, click on accept payments, the amount, the currency, and the description. Once that is done, you come to advanced settings. Okay, so Nisha more one-to-one. Let's say this is the calendar slug. I click on advanced settings. Here are the more details. You can create groups within the calendar. We'll talk about the specificity of why you need a group, but yeah. So that's the custom URL, meeting invite title. You can choose the call colors, meeting location. Now where is this meeting going to happen? Whether it's on Zoom, Google Meet, phone, full address, ask the booker. Okay, so let's say all the meetings are going to happen on Zoom. But when I select Zoom, it says that the user does not have their Zoom account connected. So that means you as a user should have a Zoom account connected. Let's see if Google Meet is connected. Yes, it's connected. So what it will do is it will automatically send your Google Meet account that you have already connected for your user. Availability. That's a more detailed availability. So let's say you're only available for certain slots of the day. Instead of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. you can have it like 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then add more slots, 11 a.m. to 12 and so on. Similarly for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday then you look busy, hide the number of available slots by X% to look busy. So you to look that to so you say 20% of the slots are hidden. Recurring meetings, if the meetings are going to recur or repeat daily, weekly, monthly, or a custom times to repeat. If slots are unavailable, skip booking. Meeting intervals 30 minutes, meeting duration 30. Minimum scheduling notice, date range, maximum bookings per day, maximum bookings per slot, buffer time and post buffer. So these are the buffer times that you can add before and after meeting. So let's say you want a 15 minutes of break before the second meeting. That's the buffer time that would get added. Forms and payments. You can add a form, create a form. So right now it's the default form that has fields like first name, last name, email, phone number and note. You can create a different form to use here. Widget order, date and time selector, and then the form. Pre-populate field. So if you think that users are going to come back, it will automatically populate the fields. Consent checkbox, add guests, confirmation page, thank you for your appointment request. Facebook pixel ID if you are running an ad. Accept payments if you are accepting payments. Notifications and additional options. Select the types of notifications. Who should receive this notification? Contact, assign the user, and additional emails if any. Allow Google to send invitation and update emails to attendees. Assign contacts with their respective. All of this is self-explanatory. Cancellation and rescheduling policy. Allow rescheduling of meeting. Rescheduling link will expire in this minutes before the meeting. Allow cancellation of meeting. Cancellation link will expire before the meeting. So you save all of these notifications and additional options. Then you have some customizations. Calendar cover image. Calendar widget style, neo or the classic style. Primary colors, button text. And if you want to add some customizations, we close it. The calendar is created. Now get started using groups by creating new calendar groups. So you can, if you offer different types of services, so you can group those different services and the different meetings in those individual groups. Group name, group description, template, and the group URL. Service menu. So if you are offering a service based business, you can create a service menu here. The different types of services that you are going to offer. Let's say a test service, the form that you are going to use, all of those. Select services, arrange your services. So if you already have services created, you can now test services -1. Okay. So that creates our services. Let's close it and see if it got added. Yes, it's here. So you can add more service menu options here. Then you have rooms. Add a new room 1, total capacity. So this is for webinars and so you want 100 people to be there in the room. Select a calendar. Yes. Equipment. Add a new equipment. Total quantity, out of service quantity. Okay. Now how do you create users in calendar? So users can be easily created by going to my staff. So if you are the admin of the account, there has to be a different account for the user, for you as a user. Like Nisham over here is the user. So I have the user info to one-on-one coaching calendar, roles and permissions, user availability, and calendar configuration. So this is where you connect your calendar. So to connect your calendar and to connect your Zoom settings, you need to go to your profile, the user profile, and then do these calendar settings and integrate your Zoom or your Google Meet there. You won't find this option in the admin account. So make sure you take care of that. With all of this done, you can easily add your calendar, integrate it, and work around it. Google Organic Booking, enable Google Organic Booking. So that's a new feature, I think. Ensure your business profile location information matches your GMB profile. Consistency is key for Google's approval. Local service ads. So if you're running some ads, you can do the bookings from here. We'll talk more about the calendars with a use case in much more details in the later sections. But yeah, that's a quick brief about the calendar section.